What's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a reasonably in-depth look at levelling up in New World. In particular, we're going to be looking at what strategies we can employ to minimise XP barriers, such as travelling time, in order to gain as much XP per hour as possible. In New World we have two primary mission sources, the Faction Mission Board and the Town Project Board. Town Project Board missions are primarily focused on crafting and gathering, whereas Faction Board missions are focused on combat, with the top row of missions being PvE combat and the bottom row being PvP. When you first enter a tournament, after completing the intro quests, you'll end up in one of four possible starting zones. These are Monarch's Bluff, Everfall, Windsward and First Light. It's important to understand that the mission boards in each town have their own unique missions. In addition to having its own unique missions, each town also has its own unique storage capacity via the storage shed. This allows us to store up to £1,000 of items per town. Whilst fast travel does exist in New World, it's not possible to fast travel to mission objectives. You can only fast travel when you're located in a town or shrine, and the only possible destinations are other towns or shrines. You can have up to 3 mission board PvE missions from each town at a time. Furthermore, you can accept and then abandon a mission to cause its mission board slot to be repopulated, hopefully with a different mission. The more missions you accept and abandon, the longer it will take for new missions to repopulate the empty board slots. Once we create a map for each town showing the objective locations for each PvE faction mission, it becomes obvious that accepting and then rejecting missions in order to get the groups we want could be very beneficial. In Monarch's Bluff, for example, there are 4 missions all located within Deadman's Cove. Windsward offers similarly beneficial mission groupings, with one group of 3 missions located inside the Amrine excavation dungeon that will very generously reward us with 7,441 XP in addition to the XP we get for actually running the dungeon. Windsward also has another group of 3 missions located within close proximity of each other near the shipwrecks in Cascade Harbour. First Light also offers us a few sets of group missions, so rather than just sticking to one town and taking whatever missions the game throws at us, the best approach is going to be to travel between Monarch's Bluff, Windsward and First Light, collecting the missions that belong to the same localised group, and then going out and reaping up XP in decent chunks at a time. Okay, so I've managed to get a full set of missions for Elefri Purgo in First Light, so without further ado, let's fast travel over to First Light and see how long it takes us to get these missions done. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me run all the way to Elefri Purgo, so I'm just going to start a timer going and then I'll edit the journal and get straight to the action. Full disclaimer, I've never been to Elefri Purgo before, so I've got no idea where these chests are or where any of the objectives are really. I had a quick look at the map before I set out, so I've got a rough idea of where I'm heading, but other than that it's totally uncharted territory for me. first of 5 chests that we need. Here's the second chest. Here's the third chest. This is the target for our assassination mission. This is the fourth chest. And the fifth and final chest. And that's done with the ancient guardians being killed as I hunted for the chests. It's time to head back and hand in. So there we have it, 3,248 XP in 15 minutes, which equates to just under 13,000 XP in an hour. I'm sure I could shave around 5 minutes off of the runtime now that I know where the chests are. Next, let's take a look at how we can augment the amount of XP we earn in each hour by utilising the town project board. Don't forget that we have 1,000 storage capacity in each town, and since we'll be regularly travelling between Monarch's Bluff, Windsward and First Light, we can easily earn some additional XP by going after the low-hanging fruit. Avoid missions that require you to go and retrieve an objective from a faraway location, and missions that require materials that are difficult to obtain. Instead, only accept missions that can be completed using greenwood, hemp fibres, iron, oil, stone, animal hides and feathers. The missions to hunt wolves, boar, turkeys and rabbits should also be accepted. These missions provide you with rawhide that is often requested in town project board missions, and also meat which can be used to complete the cookery missions for energising rations, light rations and travel rations. We will also accept blacksmithing and armour crafting missions because the material requirements are generally greenwood, hemp fibres, iron and animal hides. You should also upgrade your gathering tools at the earliest possible opportunity you get. A steel pickaxe will mine a node around 140% faster than an iron pickaxe. You'll therefore spend much less time gathering resources like stone, iron and greenwood for town board missions. Check the trading posts in each town when you visit to get faction board missions. In beta I was able to buy a full set of steel gathering tools for under 1,000 gold. When upgrading your gathering tools, pay particular attention to the item bonuses shown in blue. On steel gathering tools, my preferred bonuses are gathering yield, which awards additional resources for each node harvested, and azoth extraction, which gives you 1 azoth for approximately every 3 nodes you harvest. This will be particularly useful given the amount of fast travelling we will be doing whilst grinding XP, since azoth is consumed each time you fast travel. That concludes my New World power leveling guide. Please remember to like and subscribe for more great content.